Hi everyone, this is Amanda Wilson, and I've decided to make another video, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about people with thin baby fine hair like I have. That's probably one of my biggest complaints, either thick frizzy hair or thin fine hair. I've dealt with thin fine hair my whole life. And I think I've got a few tips that will help you create more volume and fullness in your hair. And hopefully these hints will do well for you. All right, first off I want to talk about products. There are great products out there for fine hair. Most products that you can buy at the store now, a lot of them are doing the numbering system on there. You can see this. Let's see, actually I can't see it. So I'm going to get my glasses on. But here it has a numbering system. It says 1 through 5. 1 being the least hold and 5 being the strongest hold. I don't like to go with the absolute strongest hold just because I feel like it's more stiff and sticky, and I still want to be able to pick through my hair if I decide I want to, change it up or do something different. So I usually go with the 3 or 4, and this Tresemme Extra Hold gel is actually a good product. I use it on myself. Gel is more for texture and for smoothing hair while creating lift. And I also recommend a mousse on baby fine hair because it does help creating volume, and this is also a Tresemme product. These Extra Hold products are really good for people with baby fine hair. Of course, I use a lot of other products. I have the Schwarzkopf, and I know a lot of people with fine hair like this product too. This has got to be glued, and it does a good job of holding those roots in your hair when you're trying to create that volume and lift in it. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I'm actually going to mix a little bit of the mousse and the gel together for my hair. It seems to work the best. One thing I want to tell you though is a lot of product is not better. Go with a smaller amount because baby fine hair gets weighed down very easily. So if you put too much product in it, thinking, "Ooh, I'm gonna make me some big hair," well, it ain't gonna work, I can tell you. All right, I usually take about the size of a nickel because, as you can see, I have short hair. It's gonna swell up for a few minutes, so, and then I'm gonna take just a little dab of the gel. Now this is my little trick here because I want to mix the product together, but I want to mix it on the tops and the bottoms of my hands, so when I lift it's going to coat both sides underneath and towards my scalp, and I'm just going to kind of lift it in there. I don't really want it on the bottoms of my hair because it will weigh it down, so I'm just going to push it in at my roots. So I'll have that volume without the weight, and that's another little trick too. You don't want to create weight. Now that I've got that on my hair, there are several products out there that you can use as far as blow dryers goes. Of course, tried and true hair dryer, and I also have one of the brush hair dryers. Both will do the job. With the blow dryer, I like to use a round brush because this will create lift. You can also use a vented brush so it will blow through, but for me this is what I like to use. You find what you like to use and what creates the volume that you want. All right, I'm going to dry each side of my head with either product, so you can see both of them will do the trick. The thing you want to do is start underneath and just roll it out to get that lift at the root. Because if you do this, of course you're blow drying your hair down, but if you start underneath, anytime you go against the direction of your hair, you're going to create volume at the root. So I want to give it a little bit of lift. Something like this would be easier with someone that either has no use of one hand or it's just too much to try to handle a brush and a blow dryer. They also make these perfectly round, so you can try either one. Of course, I have this in my shop because I do have people with long hair and short hair, and it works great for both. Alright, I'm going to stop with that, and now I'm going to switch to my round brush. I'm going to comb this forward in the back, and then I'm going to lift up at the roots. And the good thing about the round brush, it just catches all the hair, so you don't have to worry about not getting it all. Roll up and under. And blow drying your hair is not rocket science. I'm going to comb that away and then bring it over this way so I can create that lift at my roots. Alright, now another little secret. This is what I do to my own hair. You take my glasses off so I don't sling them. And I blow dry my hair upside down. This will also create volume and fullness. Another little trick that I love is while you're blow drying, take your hairspray. I'm actually using Aussie's volumizing hairspray, and this is a level 3. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to start blow drying my hair, and then I'm going to spray. Holding it far away, don't get it too close to your head. Just far away. And then blow dry it until you feel like it's about dry. Okay, and then I'll take it once I've gotten it down, make sure I've got it good and dry. All right, you see just how much volume I created in my hair just from the blow drying part. Now I could stop there, I could comb it like I want it, and I could spray it just like this and leave it and be perfectly satisfied with it. And I'd be happy. I would take a little spray though and spray it on my hands like this and get any of the flying hairs that are sticking out. Just smooth them out, and I could piece my bangs like I wanted to with it. I could use a little molding gel, whatever I wanted to on it. But I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to go ahead and style my hair, and I'm going to use a large, whoops, dropped it, large 1-inch barrel, because I really don't want curl, I just want some more lift. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to comb my back forward a little bit. Now I've still got the spray on it. The spray is going to act as a setting, product in itself. That's why I don't put too much spray, because I don't want it to be heavy. I still want to be able to comb through it. And then I'm going to take my round curling iron. I'm going to go up, hold, and then let go. That creates that roller effect in my hair. And I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and do all my hair and let it completely cool off before I comb through it. So I'm going to go up. Let's see. Go up, hold, and then pull, just to create some lift. Do this next one. There we go. Now I'm going to take this section here, and I'm going to go back with it, up, hold, and then pull out, just to create some volume and lift. Do the same thing here, and that's pretty much it all the way around. I don't want curl, I just want that lift. Okay, root, pull up. Root, lift, pull up. All right. Root, lift, pull up. There we go. Getting some good volume there. And now, when you've gotten all the hair done that you want to have lift in, fan it for a few minutes until it cools, because if you try to comb it out too soon before it's had a chance to cool, it's going to flatten out again. So it's just like using hot rollers. The longer you let it dry, the better the effect will be. So piece there. Okay. I think we're satisfied with that. Now, I'm going to fan it for a few minutes just to make sure that it's nice and cool before I start messing with it. Now, okay. Got a lot of fullness there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not really going to tease my hair. Teasing can be very damaging to your hair, especially thin, fine hair. But I just want to lift my comb into my hair and push it down a couple of times. Just not really teasing it, just creating a little cushion for my hair to rest on. So yeah, that's the effect I'm going for. So I see a little bit of wild hair there. I'm going to smooth it out. There we go. Take my pick comb. These combs are awesome for lifting at the roots. They will do a wonderful job. All right, and the next thing that I'm going to talk to you about is putting your hairspray on your hair. And I see this with too many of my customers that come in, and they have so much product build up on their hair because they don't follow the directions on the can of the hairspray that says hold this 10 to 12 inches from your hair, because it will build up, especially people with their bangs. I mean, they're just like right here, and then you've got this crunchy mass of hair there that doesn't look natural, and you also start to see that you have flakes on you that's not from dandruff, because people will come in and say, oh, I have terrible dandruff. I say, no, you don't have dandruff, you just got too much product in your hair because you're overloading your hair, and it also weighs your hair down. So the best thing that you can do, all right, now that you're ready to spray it, take your can, hold it, shake it good, hold it away from your hair, and let your product get on there. All right, let it sit for just a second before you start to do anything. Now the first thing I want to do is to smooth out any of those wild hairs that are wanting to stick out from my head, which I have a lot of those for some reason. As I'm getting older, my gray hairs are getting more kinky, wild. They just want to shoot out. So go back. All right, and I'm going to just kind of mold and shape my hair while it's drying so I can get it like I want it. All right, when it's pretty much dry, I'm going to smooth places out and lift places up that I want lifted. So it's not completely dry yet, but it's workable, so I can do this. So I can make adjustments in my hair if I want the back just a little bit fuller. Put pieces down. I can lift this up higher if I want to. I can pull this down. All right. Okay. All right, now, final spray. One more smooth over. You shouldn't have any hair sticking out anywhere. They should all be good. Okay. Alrighty. I can't see the back, but hopefully the front looks good. Now, if I wanted to make it more curly and more defined, I would use a smaller curling iron. And of course, I'd leave it on there longer. Instead of just doing the root lift on my hair. But I want you guys to know that there are good products out there that also work on fine hair. If you don't want to use a lot of conditioning in your hair because it weighs your hair down, I have the Tresemme products for fine and extra hold are actually some real good products for fine hair. And I actually have this product, the 24-hour volumizing shampoo. This is a good product for people with fine hair. It doesn't weigh the hair down. You can also try clarifying shampoos. If you start to notice a lot of buildup on your hair that might be causing your hair to weigh down. A good product that you can try, Suave makes an inexpensive clarifying shampoo. Most of the dollar stores have it. Won't cost you a lot of money. I have learned that just because a product is expensive doesn't mean it's always good. I live in a very small town, and the bigger cities, people have more money and they spend more money, so they buy higher priced products. But I try to buy products that I can recommend to my customers that I know it's not going to cost them a bundle. This product here is a product that I like, Salon Selectives. In fact, when I first opened my beauty shop many years ago, this is Salon Selective was the product that I used, and I loved it. I had the whole line of products that was good products, but they got pushed out by people like Paul Mitchell and Scruples and Nexus, and they kind of got forgotten about. But Lucky me, I can find their products at the Dollar Tree now, and I buy them and I use them, and they are good products and they are not expensive. This is a thermal protectant spray. I use it on any type of hair. It does not weigh your hair down. If you don't want to use conditioner, but you want to protect your hair when you're getting ready to blow dry, this is a good product. You spray it on your hair, it absorbs into your hair like a leave-on conditioner, but it doesn't weigh the hair down like a lot of products do. So this is a good one for fine hair. So check out your Dollar Tree, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Another product that I really like from Salon Selectives, I have several of them that I use and I recommend to my customers. This is a leave-in conditioner, also by Salon Selectives. Good product, not expensive. Also got this at the Dollar Tree. Works on people with thick hair, with fine hair. It's not too heavy. The thing that I recommend though, don't rub it all up in your scalp. Your scalp is not where you need the conditioning. You need this conditioning on the ends of your hair. And if you'll learn just to condition the ends of your hair, you won't have the weight and you won't have the greasy feeling. You know, I have a lot of people with thin, fine hair say, oh, I never use conditioner on my hair because it makes my hair greasy. Well, I tell them, don't rub it all in your hair. Take it and just rub it on the ends of your hair. Let it sit for just a minute or two and then rinse it off. And you don't have that greasiness in your scalp. This is another good product. I recommend this to people with frizzy hair. People with really curly hair that gets out of control. Here in Georgia, we need stuff like this because the humidity is 190%, and we got some big hair coming in here. So this is another good product. I recommend it to a lot of my customers that have to control that frizz. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a good product, but you do need to find out what works for your hair. Every hair type is different. What works for curly hair doesn't always work for straight hair. What works for straight hair doesn't always work for curly hair. So thermal products, most every hair type can use those. Putties, I usually like to use for either defining hair or people with curly, frizzy hair. That works for them. It doesn't always, you know, it's not always a good product for people with thin, fine hair like I've got. I like the mousses, and that for thin, fine hair. That's what I like. It adds body and it adds fullness, and a lot of them add shine to your hair, which is another thing I like. Hairsprays, there's a lot of good hairsprays, and they'll be just like the product. You'll see that they have the code on the side. So this is a level 3 out of 4. So this is a good hairspray for volumizing your hair. Okay, I think I've gone over everything that I wanted to. I'm going to try to go to one of the Dollar Trees one day and just walk around and show you some products that I like in the Dollar Tree that I have found that are really good and they're inexpensive. A lot of good face masks there if you got skin that's impure and you want to try to draw some of that stuff out. You know, once a week, treat yourself $1, get you a nice face mask. They've got the bath fizzy balls that you can throw into the tub. Do your face mask, take a bath, and enjoy yourself. But I'll try to show you some more of the hair products there that I like and use. Maybe some of the nail products. They have a good cuticle oil that I buy there that works good, and it's expensive at Sally's Beauty Supply, so I do get it there and it works, and I enjoy it. Okay, well, I hope I've taught y'all something that you didn't know, and maybe improved on something that you did know. But if you ever have any questions, ask me and I'll do the best I can to answer them for you, especially if you got thin, fine hair, because I have it and I understand it. So. All right, guys, y'all take care and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.